my name is Becky, and I'm Marcus's virtual assistant. He asked me to make this quick video for you to show you how he helped me get my business started and how he taught me to use the power of leverage to build my business into the successful venture that it is today. First, a little background. Marcus and I have been friends for a few years, and I've seen him run a very successful business. So when he told me he needed a new VA last year, I jumped at the chance to work for him. He told me he would give me the job if I agreed to 2 conditions. 1, I run a real business, and 2, that I let him mentor me so that he could ensure my success. Obviously, I agreed. So the first thing Marcus had me do was create a business plan. We used this very mind map to plan the plan. First, we assessed my skills and weaknesses. Next, we decided if I was going to sell products or services, digital or physical. Then, we identified the skills I needed to perform the tasks of the business. Then we chose a marketing plan. In the 5th step, we created a financial plan to determine how much startup capital I would need, what my operational costs would be, and what my marketing costs would be. Finally, we went back to step 1 and assessed my strengths to determine a viable plan for me to acquire my startup costs. I am a Photoshop expert, so I did some freelance graphic art design to come up with my startup capital, which was only about $150. I incorporated my business for less than $100. I bought a domain name for just under $10. I purchased my hosting for $10, and I bought my autoresponder for $20. Now I was able to use my graphic arts design to leverage the $150 that I needed to start my business. Next, I leveraged that $150 business startup to start making $330 a day. This is where Marcus sat me down and told me that if I wanted to have a successful business, I needed to learn to leverage 3 things: time, money, and people. So here's what I did. I got a Yahoo email account, and I got a Craigslist account. I built a web page on my website that was a job application form, which I used my autoresponder to create. I set up a vacation response in my Yahoo email address that thanked people for applying for a work-at-home position with my company and sent them to my job application page on my website. And then I went to Craigslist and placed an ad that I had a legitimate work-at-home job opening for $9 an hour, hiring immediately. I wrote a list of qualifications for having high-speed internet access, proficiency with computers, the web and instant messengers, and that applicants be at least 18 years old. I also put in the ad that to get more information to reply to that ad with their resume. The first task that I had each new employee perform was the task of mystery shopping for the market research my clients were compiling for their companies. This was actually participating in CPA trial offers that I was affiliated with that were allowed to be incentivized. By having them participate in these mystery shopping trials, I was paid enough money by the CPA networks to cover the cost of their salaries and have them perform other tasks for me besides these trials. I now had a pool of employees that I could leverage by sending my VA work to if I didn't have the time to do it, allowing me to take on more work. I had a pool of employees that I could set to marketing any of my services as well. And I also started to build a strong list. I already had won their trust with a paying job. They have now seen that they can make money working from home on the internet. Now they're more receptive and they're very responsive to new opportunities for making money online. So I don't actually have a cost for acquiring this lead. I'm actually making a profit long before they ever buy a product. If you have the opportunity to have Marcus hold your hand the way he held mine and teach you about leverage, I strongly suggest you jump on it. Remember, if you want to be successful in business, you need to learn to leverage 3 things: time,